gentlemen, Black Beauty cliches yesterday was so catchy and even very many people were left agape. The question that people might ask themselves, why are all that kind of principle of reaction itself is not being carried amongst the LazyGang themselves? To me, that cliche on that video really made me thinking contextually whether they are living within the principle or not. What was the cliche? The cliche that Black Beauty fronted and said in itself was an irony. So therefore, pulling that cliche that they don't react because of hatredness, or simply to put it into the context that the LazyGang don't react because they hate iam-Marwas and the family. They react because they want iam-Marwa to change its own ways.
There's something you said in your video that I really think is good. Like, we don't react on people because we hate people. It's just that people misunderstood that and take it for hatred. I watch your video all. I did not, in fact, I did not even jump. I watch it because I really want to get how the thing go. So, according to Nairobi teacher, when he was not feeling fine, I know a lot of you have watched that video, and how people gave him money and they come back to tell him because you did not do this and that. We don't know who did that. And there's something Nairobi teacher said.
He said that I was talking about.
He said
and putting it into the perspective was, they meant reacting to the iam-Marwa itself does not signify hate or hatred or jealousy for that matter. Whether they are living within this principle or it was just a cliche that was supposed to lace their content to sound so sweet or to sound so constructive is another story yet to be unraveled at the progression stages of this video. So guys, we want to analyze this video critically, and what we want to analyze, we want to know whether the LazyGang are within the precincts of principle of reaction or not. Whether they are living in this principle or they are just preaching water while taking wine. Remember, I told you there is an irony presented in this video, of which again we are going to exhibit or showcase where the irony is. So guys, before we delve deep, let me know where you're watching this video from. I'm coming live from Middle East. I'm doing fine, as you can see. And I hope this video is going to find you in good health and doing fine. So let's dive in after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube chat. My name is Sinazak and this is my YouTube channel. So guys, the cliche that was dropped by the LazyGang, Beauty fronting the LazyGang, is a cliche that we want to describe and a cliche that we want to analyze right now. Perhaps let's interact ourselves with this video once again, then I will come and put everything into perspective and answer the question that
you said
we asked.
There's something you
Three
said
of them
in your
going
video
forward.
that I really think is good. Like, we don't react on people because we hate people. It's just that people misunderstood that and take it for hatred. I watch your video all. I did not, in fact, I did not even jump. I watch it because I really want to get how the thing go. So, according to Nairobi teacher, when he was not feeling fine, I know a lot of you have watched that video, and how people gave him money and they come back to tell him because you did not do this and that. We don't know who did that. And there's something Nairobi teacher said. He said that, he said
they don't react because they hate iam-Marwa. They react because they want to correct iam-Marwa. Guys, I told you this statement, the LazyGang sometimes are a very funny lot and very funny creatures. Sometimes they would come here to juxtapose themselves to be people of saint and people of sound mind so that they appear constructive. They want to to gullible the masses. And indeed, most of the time, I normally describe the audience of consuming the stale content because they've been duped. You know, sometimes you can fool people, but you cannot always fool people every day and all the times. But the problem, when the audience one day will be so clever, therefore, you'll run and you'll go to oblivion. And you're so oblivious of the fact that one day the truth shall catch up with you. Now, today I want to tell you an irony. And an irony will be showcased or exhibited after I've analyzed the whole video. First of all, first thing first, what is the principle of reaction? The principle of reaction is what Nairobi teacher said, and it was now, it's being confirmed through this video by the Black Beauty, which means the reaction should not evoke hatred, should not evoke jealousy, and should not be to the detrimental to the persona or to the person who is being talked to into your content. But the question that we should be asking ourselves, as all the reaction that have been geared towards iam-Marwa and the family, not detrimental. In fact, I can confirm you and acutely that there is substantial ground to believe so, that all such kind of reaction has been to the detrimental to iam-Marwa himself, such as psychologically, physically, and even other people. Sometimes when iam-Marwa travels, it really taints. So it confirms that LazyGang will come up and throw words here and there for content creation, but they don't believe in such kind of things. That's number one. Therefore, we can confirm that there is a lot of hatred and jealousy exhibited in LazyGang reaction, and I can go countless number of times. So the hatred itself comes in when there is unhealthy competition. iam-Marwa has not even finished live, but you people fighting themselves to go and do that kind of reaction, ending up you people now fighting among themselves, and you are both LazyGang. It's really tainting the picture. Such kind of reaction should not harbor abuse, but most of you guys, you've abused iam-Marwa family. If you're not abusing iam-Marwa because of the disability on his eye, you're calling him Kenge. If that is not hatred, then I don't know what. That is hatredness. You've even abused. For example, Black Beauty has abused even Deemeango. You call Deemeango Agamaliza. Guys, do you know what Agamaliza means? Agamaliza simply means a female prostitute. So whether Deemeango is a prostitute or not, Black Beauty, you know better. According to me, I've never seen the Deemeango whom you are describing a prostitute, unless you come and tell us. If that one is not hatredness, I don't know what you're speaking about. You've been calling iam-Marwa gigolo, and a gigolo is a version of a male prostitute. Whether iam-Marwa is a prostitute or not, Black Beauty, if that is not hatred and jealousy, tell me, what is it? Unhealthy competition has been acutely captured by how you explained it, and I've seen it several times. Among the LazyGang and their sect, the JT want to go live when iam-Marwa has not even finished reaction. Same to On Trending, same to MQ. It forced them even to wake up in the wee hour. They are leaving their counterparts, the husbands and the wives, on their bedroom, coming to sit down and react because iam-Marwa is on the wheels reacting. They end up reacting wrong things. They end up even saying things that even come tomorrow, they will be ashamed because they cannot ask for apologies. Will come always to counter them. Then no issue of apologies. They have never made because they are wrong. Reaction should be fact-based, not lies-based. A lot of the things they've said about iam-Marwa, there's no even fact. If you happen to ask them, that's where they draw the line. It's either you'll be blocked by their moderators, or you'll be called names. That iam-Marwa don't want reactors. We know. We know that iam-Marwa don't want reactors supporting them, which means iam-Marwa his life is clean there, and he needs no one to come and support him. The only thing that we are doing, we were never hired by iam-Marwa. That's simply the message that iam-Marwa was putting across, that with the reactors, me, I don't want any reactors supporting me because I never hired them. If they want to do all their things outside there, let them do their own things because of their own volition. Which means we have got no attachment with the iam-Marwas. The only thing we do is like, we believe in no harm, we do no harm, but we want to reduce the harm itself by saying the truth. And this is the thing that the negative gang don't want. Who has iam-Marwa scammed? Bring the receipt. If you want to know the hatredness, even at a time when the Christmas list has scammed iam-Marwa, get to know, come, tell me the LazyGang, tell me one of them who came in the support of iam-Marwa and told Christmas list to stop scamming iam-Marwa. Look at how JT reacted about it. JT turned around and started castigating iam-Marwa and calling iam-Marwa that to be a fool. Were it that iam-Marwa was the one doing that one to Christmas list, this street wouldn't be so silent. This street, that would be a content for the whole year. But Christmas list has done it. iam-Marwa has come and spoke about it with the full glare of receipt. Therefore, they were still castigating iam-Marwa. Simply means hatred. Hatred. As this reaction been the detrimental to iam-Marwa reputation, big time, it has been. And Carol even to the extent of wishing iam-Marwa to fall down, that is waiting for iam-Marwa to fall down. That one signifies hatred, or it signifies what? It signifies hatred, witchcrafty, and magic in itself. Then you want to tell us you are reacting not because you hate, you are reacting because you want to correct, and waiting for somebody's fall down, and even confessing in a full glare of camera. Really? Dividing the iam-Marwa family. You remember those times during the Ankomo? Majority of the LazyGang, in fact, they were reaching Ankomo through AM Carol. Remember when AM Carol took the underwears that Ankomo rejected, while Max One Masubu took the underwears and followed the boy. So this is the people who they were taking Ankomo on to their side, and they wanted to balkanize that family through Ankomo. At one point, David Jr. didn't know, but at one point when David Jr. knew, David Jr. flipped them off. You remember, on trending all along used to love David Jr. content. And even at a point, she was referring to David Jr. to be the grandson. And she even confessed that now David Jr. is not the grandson anymore, because David Jr. has decided to go and seek amends with the brother iam-Marwa, because they were so happy when David Jr. was in loggerhead with the brother iam-Marwa. Which means the main aim was to divide this family. Remember, they're saying they're not reacting because of the hatred, but what they're doing pseudily, sponsoring thieves to go and trespass in the iam-Marwa compound to steal things. Sponsoring Balgari to Mayugno's place, to Deemeango's place. Sponsoring Balgari and and people to go and sabotage David Jr.'s house. You remember when David Jr.'s house, when David Jr. was in Philippines, his house was meddled with. The people whom they sponsored the LazyGang, countries of the LazyGang, went and destroyed David Jr.'s foundation. What does that one signify? Hate. Because you people, you don't like this family to progress. When the family is doing a progress and a business in buying, acquiring land, these people are sponsoring hatred. They are even telling people do not sell the land. In Kenya, there's a principle, there's a willing seller and a willing buyer. You try to go and negotiate. So long as anybody wants to sell your land, you sell you and you buy, agreement is made, full period. You have got no audacity of inserting people that do not sell these people land. Signifies jealousy and hatredness. You know? And all this was just only meant to paint the iam-Marwas a bad picture, a bad reputation that iam-Marwa family are not. So if this one is not hatred, I don't know what you're calling it. And the whole thing is an irony because they're preaching water and they're taking wine. Therefore, that Cliché, them say that LazyGang are reacting only to correct, is hogwash, is far-fetched. Their main intention and objective that they're striving towards iam-Marwa reaction is to paint iam-Marwa the picture that iam-Marwa is not, is to the detrimental of iam-Marwa, and it's also to the platform iam-Marwa. Simply means hatredness galo. And that is what they thrive into. Therefore, that cliché that they're saying, they're reacting not to destroy someone's reputation, they're reacting not because they hate hatred, no, they're reacting because they hate iam-Marwa. Big time. And that's why they get the number, that's why the haters of iam-Marwa have gone to subscribe to their channel. And that's why if Nairobi teacher couldn't draw the line and started preaching information to protect iam-Marwa, that's why he got that kind of clashback. Even at the end, Nairobi teacher told them, if you subscribe to my channel because you hate iam-Marwa, please unsubscribe. Because Nairobi teacher is saying he's taking another direction, he does not want to apply hate. Then these people had to attack him and remind him of the money and remind him of the scene when Nairobi teacher was sick. Quite unfortunate. So it tells you their subscribers hate iam-Marwa. Any content hating iam-Marwa will be anybody who fall up with iam-Marwa, they will go take that person, sponsor these people. They would even send their money being scammed. But they will be contented with the scam because they're saying, I'm better being scammed by what? By the hater of iam-Marwa. In this video, hatred I want to tell you, hatred galo, that what you're going to see in this video itself is the hatred, where the hatred itself was pinpointed. Because BlackBeauty herself go on and pinpoint particular kind of hatred in that gang. Her herself is not even saint. Several number of times she's been calling these family names. Now, because now she's the one reacting, she's the one evoking these things because, you know, she cannot see the tail. You know, in a situation whereby a monkey calling other monkey and accusing other monkey of a long tail, yet you are having another long tail. You don't see yourself. That's a proverb. I'm not calling somebody's monkey, but that one was to drive point home because the only thing that is having tail is a monkey, akin to a human being. So guys, let's watch this video below. Then I will come and put it
going to carry camera.
Going
I have to be the first to go live. No, brother. You know, in life, one thing that people don't know is that what is your own will remain your own. Your destiny, according to Marwa, they used to tell us, and according to the life. You know, your destiny, nobody can take it. All this rushing, like signs of, like, being desperate. My brother, you relax, just think, do your reaction, do your video, just relax. Even if you see something, you know, you might be thinking people don't see these things, but people see it. Even me as a reactor, I still see it. I'm sorry to say this thing, but I know the truth is always very difficult to listen. But I see it as sign of being so desperate. And don't put yourself there. Because if you are so desperate like that, your heart can never be at rest. Because you are always, you want to pursue something that maybe you don't even know that. If you just relax, God is going to give it to you just there you are. It's not by rushing to do who do reaction or who Marwa go and shit and who go and collect it first. No. You understand? If I were in your shoe, Nairobi teacher, I will not put myself in that desperation. I will face the way my capacity, the way my power can take. But how can somebody be waiting for Marwa? Like when Marwa take camera, like when Marwa take his laptop to start live, Marwa has not finished live. Marwa has not even finished shitting. He has not even finished saying what he wants to say. Reactors are already being desperate. Who want to go first? Let me rush. Even when you are sleepy, when you are in a deep sleep. That is, you are creating restless life for yourself.
Guys, on that video, and there are three things that signifies, that projects hatred. One, when you see a LazyGang at the time that they've already slept, waking up at the wee hour, because they've seen or they've been called. In fact, they do call themselves. Oh, iam-Marwa is going live. Have you seen? I'm going live for the first. Therefore, you wake up, you're watching iam-Marwa, you get notification, all of them, 3 people. JT is live, On Trending is live, Carol is live. Ending up analyzing wrong things because iam-Marwa has not even finished reacting. Yet they're reacting, calling iam-Marwa name, simply means there is something that they want to, they want iam-Marwa reputation to suffer a big loss, because they end up putting wrong information there, which tomorrow they will have to regret saying such kind of information, because when they will be put into task to explain, they will never be in a position to explain because the damage shall already been done. That's why they end up lying. It also shows unhealthy competition. Until at one point they start fighting with each other. This is my time tomorrow. Consider going to your time. They're even telling themselves at this moment, because who is to go live first? Who is to go for this interview? Brings a problem. Even at times you see when Gintu also started talking bad towards Nairobi teacher and JT. Remember the time when JT podcast scheduled an interview, and that interview he was waiting for Gintu to come in. Gintu refused to come in. In the end, what did Gintu said? Gintu did a video and even commented that JT wanted to use him for views. That is not for that. And they clashed badly. And up to date, JT has never scheduled any interview with Gintu, because Gintu is also saying she doesn't want to be misused. So you know where I'm headed. And how many number of times Gintu also have attacked them? Gintu have attacked them big time. The other time she also attacked AM Carol. But AM Carol decided to keep quiet because it would be so disastrous, because Gintu is a vile tongue with lies. Another thing that is coming here, it's these people main intention, because when they are going live, and iam-Marwa going live simply means they want to drag iam-Marwa channel. Guys, for number one things that you see that iam-Marwa channel is not growing, it's growing in a slow pace. It's because of this reaction that you're seeing outside here with the negative gang. How does that one happen? We have, anytime when you're watching somebody's video, when you watch that video at one point to the last, it gives somebody growth, positive growth. But remember, you are one person, want to watch iam-Marwa video 10 times. Therefore, you are giving a signal to the YouTube see that there is either bots, fake views that's coming towards your channel. So all these things, what they do to your channels, it gets your channel to be shadow banned. Shadow ban is not completely banned. Shadow ban is like, now YouTube does not recommend your what? Your videos to a larger populace. Therefore, you'll be having the same you'll be having the same audience who have known you, who wants to watch, who love you. These are the same people who will come to watch you, because we always want to watch iam-Marwa. We subscribe. We are looking for that channel to watch. But YouTube will no longer recommend, because a person A will watch that video 10 times. What are you saying? YouTube will come and swipe that person out and remain with only one, which means repetition, watching. It will give you false information, false data, false watch hours. And that is what is dragging iam-Marwa channel. And this is one specific thing that iam-Marwa will tell you. Do a vlog. Stop reacting on my videos, because that alone drags me and drags how people normally come and watch your channel. That's why iam-Marwa is not getting new subscriber. But because of this, this is the art of LazyGang. Rewatching, when they're rewatching, they cut the small clip, going and rewatch, cut the small clip, coming back. So one person is interfering with the channels. How many people, even if there are 10? If somebody watched 10 times, it tells you 1,000 people, wrong entry. And that is a big magnitude and sending signal to the YouTube, then YouTube slow down your growth going forward. So let me know your thoughts at this comment section. Until next time, this is your boy, Senior. Prost.